Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. How are you today? Hmm.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm feel very well because
Hmm.
last night I sleep very tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I just saw the homework that you sent me a few minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you sent me last night. Yes, but in this morning, I just have a time to check Facebook, and I saw the
Okay.
homework.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So overall, you did great on the homework, but now I just want to give you the way to
Mm.
um, like the better way to explain your idea a little bit. So
Yeah, yeah.
so in the homework you said that um, you you learned the lesson from the company that you have been working there for 3 years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you should say what I have learned from my job or from my current job. It depends on
Mm.
you. Um,
Okay.
since I have been there
Mm.
for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, okay, so maybe we need to look at your answer a little bit.
with many inter when I working at current job for 3 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When when we talk about something in the past
Yeah.
and continue to now, okay,
Yeah.
we need to
Okay.
use present perfect. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in this situation, I think that you use present continuous. Like
Mm.
you said that you are when I'm working in the company for 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when you want to talk about something in the past, yeah. So you
Okay.
work. So so for example, this year in 2018, and you said
Mm.
that you work for the company for
Mm.
3 years, which means the first time you came to the company was
Okay.
3 years ago, right?
Mm. Right.
And you still work in that company.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means when you want to talk about something in the past, like 3 years ago when you first came to the company, and
Yeah.
then you still work in this company.
Okay.
So yeah, it's better if you use present perfect to talk about something
Present.
in the past and last until now, and maybe it will continue to in the future. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I understand that.
Yeah, you can say what I have learned from my current job since I have been there for 3 years. Yeah, yeah. Is like, and after that you list your skill or something like that. Your skill here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I have learned from my current job since I have been doing.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, uh, but in overall, I like your ideas because you have so many ideas that you wanna talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to give you a way to like organize your sentences, to structure your ideas a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
Anyway, let's go on to the lesson.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, as always, I want you to practice your pronunciation a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get started.
How did you handle the difficult situation? Suggestion. Employers like to ask the question, tell me about a difficult situation, conflict, or challenge you face in a workplace. You will most likely be asked this question in one form or another. The employer is checking your critical thinking skills by asking you to relate a specific instance where you took charge in handling a challenging situation or conflict and collaborated with your coworkers as the team. In order to do so, the employer is checking your critical thinking skills, approach to the problem, and the level of responsibility you take in challenging situations. So it is important that you think of good examples that involve you handling and resolving a problem in order to tell an effective story and frame your example. Use the PAR model. P stands for problem. What was the problem or challenge you were facing? R, A is for action. How did you and your coworkers analyze the problem and what actions did you take in order to solve it? R is for result. What were the positive outcomes as a result of your actions? Ending the story strong is necessary. You want to show that you learned from the experience and create a positive situation or environment for all parties involved. Let's look at a good example of a candidate who has structured his answer well. Here we have a project manager working with two of her colleagues to meet a deadline. Her colleagues were not able to agree with each other on the details of the project. The answer: one time, while working as the project manager at Slate Construction, I was working with two of my colleagues to meet a deadline on a proposal we were drafting. They could not agree to each other on how to approach the proposal, and the deadline was near. It was obvious we needed to work better as a team. So I invited them for to lunch where we were able to openly discuss the details of the project, allowing both of them to hear the full scope of each other's plans. Having lunch together gave them the opportunity to see that they both had similar visions of the big picture, but disagreed about similar, less important details. After hearing both of their plans, we made a single list using the best and most efficient ideas that we all agree on. In the end, we end up drafting on a solid proposal that was under budget, making our clients very happy. It turned out that afterward, the two worker the two work the two workers together even more, producing some of the best projects we had in my time with the company. I feel that the experience helped me improve my ability to collaborate and work and work as an integral part of the team while growing in my leadership skills as well. Remember, when answering the questions pertaining to a time you were faced with a challenging or difficult situation in the workplace, use examples that demonstrate how you stepped up and look a leadership position by collaborating with your coworkers. Remain upbeat and positive when giving your answer and use PAR system to frame the story.
Okay, very good. So, okay. Okay, so I want you to repeat after me. Difficult.
Difficult,
Yeah.
not difficult. Difficult.
Okay.
Difficult.
Yeah. Difficult.
Oh, okay.
Cold.
Difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult.
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 Yeah.
Difficult.
And yeah, very good. So okay, I want you to see the difference here.
College. College.
Colleague.
Okay. Colleague. Colleague.
Colleague.
Colleague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment. I'm gonna show you the IPA.
Yeah.
Okay. Colleague. Okay, so this is your co-worker. Okay.
College.
And then
Colleague.
College.
and then
College.
college. College. Okay,
College.
so this is university. Okay.
Yeah. College.
And colleague.
Colleague. College. Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
I see the different.
Okay, so they look a little bit the same.
Yeah.
And the meaning and their meaning and their pronunciation are different.
Okay. College.
Yeah.
College.
Although they look a little bit the same, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and obvious. Okay.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Obvious.
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 Yeah.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And efficient. Only 3 syllables.
Oh.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Efficient.
Oh. I read efficient.
Yeah. Yeah. So you pronounce 4 syllables, but actually it only has 3 syllables. Efficient. That's it.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So very good. Now I'm gonna give you some questions related to the video. Okay. So what questions do employers like to ask?
What question do employer like to ask? Jeff? Wait a minute. They like to ask the question. Tell me about a difficult situation, conflict, or challenge you faced in the workplace.
Yeah, conflict.
Conflict.
Yeah. Conflict.
Conflict.
Yeah, you need to stress on the first syllable, not the second one. Okay?
Yeah.
Not conflict, but conflicts.
Conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conflict.
Yeah. Okay, very good. What skills does the employer want to check from a candidate?
Mm.
What skills?
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Hmm. They will checking the critical thinking skills.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh,
They will
checking
checking.
mm, uh, critical thinking skills of an
Okay.
employee. Of a candidate.
Okay. So, but wait a minute. Uh, they will checking.
Checking critical thinking skills of candidate.
Okay.
Critical thinking
Okay.
skills of candidate.
Okay. So they will checking.
Checking critical thinking skill.
Yeah. Okay. So there is
Ah,
a problem
they,
here.
they will check. They will
Yeah.
check critical thinking. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And now you know that.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So very good. Uh, what's important in answering the questions from employer?
Yeah. Uh, important. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, yeah. The important is candidate think of good example. Ah, uh, it is candidate handling and resolving a problem,
Mhm.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, actually, you pick up the right information to answer me. Yeah. Uh, but
Yeah.
the way you give me the answer, mm, okay. So like, so here you can see the questions.
Yeah.
What is important in answering the
Yeah.
questions from an employer?
Mm,
Yeah. So you can say like the important things. Yeah. That okay. In answering the question, yeah, you can say that
mm,
the important things in
yeah.
answering the questions from an employer,
Mm,
yeah,
okay.
is that
Mm,
you need to give them some
mm,
examples to
mm,
show that you know how to handle the problems, how to
okay.
deal with the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So what happened at Slay construction?
Construction
Mhm.
slate. Okay.
What happened there?
Okay. Um. they in a late conjunction, they meet a deadline on a proposal they were drafting. Yeah, and they could not agree to each other on how to approach the proposal, and the deadline was near.
Yeah, very good. so at Slate Construction, uh, okay, so there is a project manager who is working with two of her colleagues. Okay,
Yeah.
but the problem is two of her colleagues
Yeah.
could not agree to each other on how to approach to the proposal.
Okay.
And then the deadline was near. Okay, so maybe they had no time. Okay. So how did the manager handle the situation?
Yeah, wait a minute. The manager, the project manager, invite her colleague, colleague brought to lunch where they were able to openly discuss the details of project and hear the full scope of each other's plans.
Yep. Okay, so hear the full scope. What does that mean?
Hear the full scope of each other. It means all of scope, full scope, like others plans. It means they see full of scope. They see over a spec.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
With,
I am waiting for you to give me the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full
scope. Okay, but your explanation is right. Okay.
Yeah.
But I want you to give you like a better explanation.
Okay.
Okay. So full scope means like you tell me your opinion, you tell me your will. Okay.
Yeah.
And I also elaborate about my will. Yeah, I also elaborate my will. I also explain to you about my will. Yeah, because before that we couldn't do that.
Yeah,
because we disagree with each other. But then we have a lunch together, and at this time we agree to hear each other plan. Okay. But before that, we don't want to do that because we disagree with each other. Like I had your ideas, and in return, you also had my ideas. You don't want to hear my ideas, and in return, so do I. Okay. And what was the result after having lunch?
Okay. After having lunch, her colleagues to the college see that They both have similar visions of the big picture, but disagreed about similar, less important details. And after that, they made a single list using the best of the most efficient ideas that they all agree on.
Very good. And
And and they end up drafting one solid proposal that was under budget, making their client very happy.
clients.
Client,
Yeah, very
very
good.
happy.
Okay, that's a very good result.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did the manager think about the situation eventually? Like, what
Okay.
did she learn from that situation?
Okay. Okay. Uh, she she okay. She realized that the experience helped her improve her ability to collaborate and work as an integral part of a team
Mhm.
while growing in her leadership skills as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Okay, so the last question. What
Yeah.
do you okay? Okay. So the last question I want to ask you is about what do you need to remember when answering questions related to handling difficult situations?
Yeah.
But now I want to ask you another question.
Yeah.
Uh, have you ever been in this kind of situation before when you disagree with your colleagues' ideas or your colleagues' opinions?
Yes. Mm, I usually face the difficult situation
Mhm.
in a workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, for example, for example, in project ERP, do you understand? Do you remember ERP project in
Mhm.
Topica? I have told you.
Yeah. I
Have you?
remember.
Yep, yep. Mm. Uh, mm, Deloitte is partner of Topica in project.
Wow.
Yep, Deloitte. And then they give me some. They give us they give us some. Wait a minute, I need to see. They give us some solution, but my director, do not understand that.
Mhm.
After that, uh, I have to go out with him and explain this situation for him to him understand that
Mm. Wow.
when Deloitte give us some solution for our structure,
Mhm.
for our system,
Yeah.
but my director uh, have not do not understand that, and have some wait a minute, I need file. And have some harsh debates with Deloitte. He don't understand the solution, and then he have some harsh debates with Deloitte. After that, I go out with him and I explain detail to him understand that.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so you look like you are a very important staff in your company, because even your boss didn't understand the rules, didn't understand the situation, but you are the one who understand that. Okay.
Mới hôm qua xong rồi.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should be the boss, not him. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes I think so.
You also think so? Okay, so anyway, that's it for today. And so in today's lesson, we have a lot of vocabularies that will be very useful for you. Okay. So that's why I want you to record the lesson again. Okay.
And
I want you to record the entire lesson. So that you can learn a lot of vocabularies. You can see here. Collaborate. Yeah, it's very useful for you. Collaborate. Improve. Deadline. Approach. Yeah, these are very useful vocabulary for you when it comes to English business vocabularies.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so
yeah. Okay, so that's it for today, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning. Okay, and have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.